Hello, 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 beautiful people. Hello, beautiful people. It is a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Just wanted to drop a really quick video. I hope you are well, whatever time you're watching this video right now. So, one of my followers, viewers, subscribers, awesome person, had some questions for me, and I said I would answer them in a video. So I'm going to actually answer one of those questions in this video right now. So stay tuned. Okay, so the question was astrology. Where do I start? So I made a list explaining exactly how I started to learn and educate myself on astrology. Astrology has helped me to actually understand who I am, understand a lot of my childhood, understand why I came here and the planet Earth and what I came here to do, and some of the lessons that I need to learn. Astrology has helped me to identify some of my strengths and and areas of improvement. So I'm going to pretty much go over a list of how I got started with astrology and hope that you can take some of these things, implement them into your life, and if it works, it works. If not, hey, it's cool. It doesn't work for everyone. Okay, so the first thing is going to be, number one, obtain a birth chart. It is a birth chart or a natal chart. So what this chart is, it is basically a chart of what was going on in the sky with the planets the exact minute that you were born. So with this birth or natal chart, they use the terms interchangeably. So what this chart is, you're going to need, of course, your name. You're going to need your date of birth, the month, day, and year, in addition to the time of birth, because some planets move faster than others. So the time is very important. And you'll also need your place of birth, your city, state, country, all of that good stuff, because this will allow you to get a very an accurate picture of what was going on when you were born. So where can I obtain this birth or natal chart? Once you have the information that I just explained, you can easily search for astro.com birth chart. You can go to astro.com and search for it that way too. But if you just Google astro.com birth chart, it should actually take you to the calculator where you just enter everything I just said, and then it will provide you with an actual birth chart, natal chart. So what I did is I took a screenshot. You can print it out. Some people are more visual. For me, I actually printed it and I did a screenshot in my phone. So I saved it in my phone. So the first thing you want to do is get a birth chart. The next thing that you're going to do, that I did, is to Google the following search terms, and I also did a screenshot of this. So when I searched for these things, I clicked on images after it came up because I wanted to screenshot the actual image. So what you are going to Google are astrology houses cheat sheet, astrology planets cheat sheet, and astrology zodiacs cheat sheet, because there are 3 aspects within that birth chart that you have, and it's pretty confusing the first couple of times that you look at it. So these cheat sheets will actually help you to understand, because out of the whole wheel, there are 12 houses. Each house represents a particular area in your life. There are 12 zodiac signs, and there are also I don't know how many planets, but there are planets too, which represents something. So yeah, definitely. And if you want to Google search for the meanings also. Number 3, if you want to get super fancy with it like I did, because it just helps me to cross-reference things, what I did was, out of all of these screenshots, I had an app, Pick Stitch, in which I was able to create a collage. So I had my actual natal chart on one, I had the houses cheat sheet on one, I had the zodiacs on one, and the planets on one, and that allows you to just see a snapshot of everything. So when you're looking at your birth chart, you don't have to flip through pages, you don't have to go through screenshots, everything is right there. So I just did a pick stitch collage of 4 and added those 4 things in. Okay, so after I did all of this, number 4, I have you can begin to search for your placements in your birth chart. When you search for these placements in your birth chart, I'll give you an example. I did a lot of YouTube searching, so I searched for Sun in Aries, and I watched that video to get an understanding of what does a Sun in Aries mean. And then I also YouTubed Sun in 9th house to get a better understanding of what does a Sun in the 9th house mean. And then I was able to kind of tie the two together because my Sun is in Aries, which is in the 9th house. So I did a lot of YouTube searches in order to gain a better understanding of what do these things mean. Also, there are aspects when planets are placed within the same house, in which you can YouTube that also. Like if they're placed in the same house, it's going to be conjunct. So you can say like your Sun conjunct your moon. You can YouTube that and it'll provide you with a video to help you gain a better understanding. Something else that I did, I downloaded several astrology apps. A few of my favorite apps are Time Passages. That is TIMEPASSAGES. Super cool app. You plug in your information and it will give you a description of what is the planet in the sign and what is the planet in the house. And it just, a lot of times when I first started reading it, even now, it's like, oh, okay, I understand, it makes sense. Another good app is Astromatrix, ASTROMATRIX. And if you're into Vedic astrology, which is like Indian astrology, Eastern astrology, then Cosmic Insight, COSMICINSIGHT. So that is something else that helped me to have a better understanding of astrology. Lastly, and definitely not least, but find a tribe. It is very important that you are connected with like-minded people that can support you, guide you, help you, teach you, and that you can also teach. For me, when I was in North Carolina, I was fortunate enough to join an astrology meetup group with awesome, amazing people. Shout out to Third Eye Zai. You can actually go to his web page, thirdeyezai.com, and he offers services. He's an amazing astrologer, very kind, sweethearted, very intuitive, all that good stuff. So he has been a enormous support system for me in learning and in coaching me with astrology. Also, there are many Facebook groups that you can join. You can just type in astrology, learning astrology, join the groups, and if you have questions, post them there, and people will respond and help you out if they can. Yeah, and even on Instagram, you just search for what you're looking for. These are just different things that I was able to take advantage of in order to learn more about myself and astrology. So I hope these tips have been very helpful. If you have any questions, definitely type them in the comments and I will answer them as best as possible. And yeah, I'll catch up with y'all later. All right, peace.